brought to you by Camtop International School. It's me, Teacher Clair, and I'll be happy to teach you another lesson today. Alright, today, ready for our students? We are going to, oh, by the way, today is October 5th. Very fast, right? And previously we learned about foods for, what's the word lesson previously? Food for our thoughts. It's like feeding our thoughts, right? Meaning, I discussed with you previously that if you learn more, if you study more, it's like giving food to your mind and to your brains. Okay? So Unit 7, we're still under Unit 7 and we are going to discuss making difficult decisions. Yep. Every one of us will at some point reach or encounter that moment, situation wherein we have to make difficult decisions or we have to choose between options which are very difficult, which will be very difficult. Okay, so I also want to discuss, it's not on your book, but I want to discuss about decision making. What is a decision making? Okay, 1 moment. Okay, what is a decision making? A decision making, for some, they would say it's the process of deciding about something important. Okay, deciding. What is decision, by the way, or deciding? You have to choose between your options. Okay, your options can be many. There can be just 2 options or 100 options, and you have to make a decision about it. Okay, what else? Decision making, it involves the selection of a course of action from among 2 or more possible alternatives in order to arrive at a solution for a given problem. Okay, but not, though do not think that making a difficult decision doesn't mean that it's all about problems, okay? So maybe there are 2 opportunities for you and both of them are very nice. And it makes it difficult because both your options are so good that it's really difficult for you to choose. Like for example, your mom asks you, what do you want? Shoes or bag? Okay, so both are good options. However, it's difficult for you because maybe you both like shoes and bags, right? But either ways, your mom will buy you something. So it's still a good thing. But you still have to make a difficult decision because both of them, you like them. You like them both and you have to make a decision because your mom told you you can only have one. Okay? So making difficult decision doesn't have to be a problem, okay? It doesn't have to be a problem. You just have to make a decision. You have to choose what's the best option. Okay, so that's decision making. Next, I also included here useful phrases and expressions. Alright, so this you can use when it comes, like conversations, okay? Have second thoughts, okay? Yeah, have second thoughts, meaning you're not sure about that decision. Like, should I choose shoes or bag? Should I go to school today? Should I buy a new phone or no? Like, you don't know yet. You absolutely don't know if you're going to do something or not. You're not sure about it. You're having second thoughts, okay? That's the meaning of have second thoughts. You are not sure. Not sure at all. Okay? Change your mind. Simply meaning, change your mind. You know what? You still have a chance to change your mind. Okay? Meaning, whatever decisions that you already made, still maybe change your decision, change your mind. Okay? Right? Next, take it or leave it. What does it mean? Okay, it's your choice. So, for example, your mom told you bag or shoes. Okay? But mom, I want them both. You really want both, but your mom told you just one. And then your mom was like, okay, take it or leave it. Do you want to choose or not? Do you want to accept my offer or not? Take it or leave it. Okay? So take it or leave it, sometimes it's quite scary because that person who is asking you take it or leave it, it doesn't really care if you make a decision or not, it's okay with me. Something like that. Okay, toss up. Toss up, you can use it, well, like for example, you have good options, like either way it's gonna be okay. If I choose bag or if I choose shoes, it's still gonna be okay. Toss up. Okay, toy with an idea. Toy with an idea meaning you're making decisions and you don't really care whatever happens. Like if it's a bad decision or a good decision, you just don't care. You just make a decision right away without thinking about it. Making decisions without even thinking about it. Okay? So that's your toy with an idea. This is actually a nice phrase or expression. Alright, so that's it. I hope you will remember and use these expressions and phrases about making decision. Now let's read them all together. Have second thoughts, change your mind, take it or leave it, toss up, toy with an idea. Okay, everyone just remember if making a decision, you have to think about it a million times, especially if it is something very important which can change your life. You have to weigh the pros and cons, meaning you have to think deeply if it will serve you good or bad, or will it affect your family or friends. So decision making is very tough. It can be very difficult based or depending on the situation. But if you think deeply and think about it a million times, then somehow you will not make bad decisions, hopefully. Okay? So that's it. This is a fun, this is a nice topic which can be very helpful for you kids. So please understand and study this lesson. Not just this lesson, but all lessons. Okay? So after the video, I will be giving you an activity and I'll see you in the second video. Alright, welcome back kids. Oops. Thank you for doing task 1. Alright, let's continue with making difficult decisions. Please open your books on page 97. We are going to read The Kite Fighters. Okay, page 97. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I will be reading this first. You have to listen because you have to read it on your own later, okay? So let's start. Please follow after me, or you can just follow with your eyes, and then you will be given the chance to read. I will be giving you time to read the article later on, okay? Alright, so The Kite Fighters. Okay, wait. Is it recording? Yep, okay. Young Sok and his brother Kisok have discovered that coating a kite's line with broken pottery and glue makes it faster at cutting other kites' lines. As they were busy congratulating each other, Young Sok had a sudden sobering thought. Brother, what if it's against the rules? Against the rules? Kisok stopped in his tracks. I never thought of that. You mean maybe someone has thought of this before and it's not allowed? We could ask. But if we ask another flyer and no one has thought of it before, maybe he'll steal our idea. They stared at each other, their faces reflections of worry. Honorable Sir, Kite Seller Chung lifted his head. He was just leaving the marketplace after a busy day. Young Suk rushed up to him, panting from his run, and bowed politely if hurriedly. The old kite seller smiled at his eagerness. "What demon chases you, young flyer?" he teased. "No demon, sir, just a question." "A question for me, I take it." Young Suk looked around them. The market was closing for the day, with many people brushing past them in a hurry to make last-minute purchases. He bowed again to the old man. "I do not wish to delay you, sir. Perhaps we could talk as I walk beside you." The old man cocked his head curiously and gestured his assent. They set out on the road away from the market and walked in silence until the crowds around them had thinned somewhat. "Now, young flyer, what is this question? The answer to which you believe I hold." "It's about the kite festival, sir. About the competition." "Ah, the kite fights." The old man's eyes lit up with keen interest. "Yes, sir. It is said that there is little you do not know about them." The kite seller nodded. "True enough, I have been watching them every year now for more than half 100 years." "Then you would know, sir, about the rules." Young Suk paused, his voice low and urgent. "My brother has a new invention. We wish to use it at the fights, but we need to know if using it would be honorable within the rules." His companion frowned. "That is not one question, young flyer, but two. Tell me about this invention." "Okay, alright. I also want to know what will happen." So this story is quite not like it's incomplete for me. Like I still want to know what happened next. Alright, so this is a story by Linda Sue Park. We have here two words, honorable and assent. Assent or assent, okay. American spelling of honorable, agreement of approval. Alright, so there you go everyone. Now you have to read it too. I don't want you to record it, but I want you to read it because we are going to answer questions about the story here, which is your task 2. Alright, so there you go everyone. Thank you. I'll see you later. And please do your best to read all the words correctly. Good luck.